Welcome back to the dead ball area. In this video, we're going to look at Max Ojomoh's try for Bath versus Worcester Warriors in the Gallagher Premiership. Bath have struggled this season, but this try from Max Ojomoh offers a glimpse into the backline talent at Bath's disposal. It's a clever try, with Bath using the maul to pull the Worcester defence up close, exposing spacing behind them for Joesph to exploit. Now on Twitter, Grant from GDD Coaching asked an interesting question about what Worcester could have done differently to stop this try and got some interesting answers. So I thought it would be interesting to look at that in a bit more detail. The penalty that set up this try came from a poor exit kick by Worcester, and a man up, Bath understandably go for the line out. So if we look at Worcester's defensive setup, we can see that Duane van der Merwe has headed open to cover the space left by the departure of Humphreys, and Simpson covers the blind from 2. Kvesic is in the 10th position, and I think that perhaps is where Worcester get things a little bit wrong. Having Kvesic at 10 is to defend the seam, mainly from the fake set and peel from the number 2 coming around, but it actually overstacks Worcester's midfield for numbers, so they're now defending with a 5-man midfield, and with Schillett coming so open, Simpson then has to cover both the blind side and get back into the sweeper position should Bath play wider. Now Bath catch, drive, and this brings the Worcester defence right up onto the line. Kvesic joins the maul, and this signals to pull the defence in now in the midfield. Perhaps a better option was to keep Kvesic in at 10 and let them all defend with 7. That would have allowed Schillett to stay more central and van der Merwe to drop a little deeper. That would also have allowed for a traditional defensive setup and close the space behind. An alternative would perhaps have been for one of Waller, Arnott or Judge to drop into the blindside channel and again let them all be defended with 7 men once Kvesic joins. That may then have allowed Simpson to drop into the auxiliary 15 position, and that would have allowed Schillett to push open without worrying about the spacing behind. In truth, Worcester probably do the right thing defensively in defending the most immediate threat, the maul, and that blind side. A third alternative would have perhaps been for the defence to soften up and not sit right on the hindmost feet. Giving a little ground would have also allowed them to drift and perhaps back off the kick enough to negate it. But it's understandable in their own red zone they'd want to try and capitalise on some aggressive line speed. Now it's difficult to say any of these options would have stopped the try for sure, and it's important to remember how easy it is to weigh up all the pros and cons of this situation by way of video. It's also a lovely piece of attacking play from Bath's 2 centres to combine for the try, and it's important we recognise that. Now that's it for this week. I hope you enjoyed it. Remember to like and subscribe to keep up to date and help the channel grow in profile.